What's up, guys? It's Inside Wrestling Truth. Right back up on here with my Survivor Series marathon. That I told y'all I was going to keep bringing y'all the first 10 Survivor Series. And just got done watching 1993 Survivor Series. I'm going to run through the matches and then I'll tell you how I feel about the Survivor Series. Okay, 1993 was from Boston. It was from Boston. And opening match was Razor Ramon, Macho Man, Marty Jannetty, and the 1-2-3 Kid versus IRS, Diesel, Rick Martel, and Adam Bomb. This was a pretty good match. Macho Man replaced Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect was supposed to be his partner. They're partners, but he had left the company for a brief stint over the steroids, if some of y'all did not know that. But this was a damn good match. I really enjoyed it. Um, you know, pretty much all the guys in the match could work. Adam Bomb, was kind of just a big jacked up dude. And I've always felt that way about Nash. And I'll probably get heat when people hear that, but I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But it was a really good opening match. Yeah, definitely a good match. The sole survivors in this match uh, were Marty Jannetty and 1-2-3 Kid. And if you remember when I did the 92 review, they didn't have very many traditional Survivor Series matches, but they had a bunch on this one. Well, not a bunch, but they went back to that format, but they didn't have the names of the teams. Then we go to a short interview where Todd Pettengill interviews Shawn Michaels, and he's chewing gum like 1,005 miles an hour. I really couldn't understand nothing he was saying. Then we go to the Family Feud match with Ray Combs. It's the Hart family. It's Bret and Owen and Bruce and Keith versus Shawn Michaels and his Knights. Once again, another replacement. Shawn Michaels replaced Jerry Lawler. Jerry Lawler was supposed to be in this match, but he actually was under investigation and he got locked up here in my hometown of Louisville for messing with the underage girl, which was pretty fucked up. But and Shawn Michaels' Knights, which were Jim Powers, Greg the Hammer Valentine, and Barry Horowitz, for the people out there that don't know that. But this match was just kind of dull to me. Bret Hart hardly even got in to wrestle. This was the match that started the feud between Bret and Owen and really got going. Um, I thought Bruce and Keith Hart were just horrible. Um, you know, during this match, Owen Hart comes off the ropes and knocks Bret into the barricade, and Owen Hart's paying attention to Bret, and then he gets rolled up by Shawn Michaels for a 1-2-3, and it's 3-on-1, and then Shawn Michaels ends up running out and getting counted out, and the sole survivors are Bret Hart and Keith and Bruce Hart. This match was just an average match to me. That's just my opinion. It just, other than it setting up the feud for Bret and Owen, it just really never did nothing for me. I mean, Bret didn't even really wrestle. Bruce and Keith did most of the wrestling in the match. It was just kind of boring to me, for real. Um, Then we go to a like a program where they talk about the history between the All Americans and the Foreign Fanatics. Uh, it was originally supposed to be the Mounties, Ludwig Borga and Yokozuna versus Luger Tatanka and the Steiners. Well, Yokozuna took out Tatanka and he was replaced by The Undertaker. And Luger knocked Pierre of the Mounties out. And he was replaced by Crush. But yeah, that's what they talked about there. Then we went to the Smoky Mountain Tag Team Championship between my boys, the Rock and Roll Express, and the Heavenly Bodies, which was Dr. Tom Pritchard. And I forgot the other guy's name. Another boring match. It really surprised me, to see the Rock and Roll Express, who I'm huge fans of. They're from my area, wrestling in my area a lot when I was little, but when they got on the main stage of the WWF, the match was just boring. There really wasn't nothing there. Then we go to Todd Pettengill interviews Bam Bam Bigelow and his team. They're all eating chicken and just acting fucking goofy. And then we go to the Survivor Series match. The four Doinks versus Team Bam Bam. Earlier I said they didn't have names for the team. Some of the teams have names, some of them don't. And this was one that had them. It was the four Doinks versus Team Bam Bam. Doink the Clown didn't actually participate in this match, but anyway, I'll go ahead and break it down to you. The guys dressed up as Doink were Mo, Mabel, Butch, and Luke. And they took on Bam Bam Bigelow, Bastion Booger, Samu, and Fatu. This match was just goofy. For Team Bam Bam, Bastion Booger, Samu, and Fatu kept concentrating on eating bananas and eating chicken, and they all got eliminated, and Bigelow got eliminated. And all four Doinks won. It was a goofy match, a stupid match. I feel sorry for Bigelow because he's got so much talent to even have to be in that situation. Then we go to Todd Pettengill interviews the Foreign Fanatics. They talk a whole bunch of, just goofy shit. It's funny. Excuse me. It's funny seeing Raven back in the day managing the Mountie. But the All-American versus the Foreign Fanatics, Lex Luger, Scott the Steiner Brothers, Undertaker versus Yokozuna, Ludwig Borga, the Mountie, the original Mountie, and Crush. This was the main event, and it was a good match. This is one of the ones. It was my favorite match of the night, I have to say. Luger's the sole survivor, but I liked the match, but I hated after the match. It was just corny. Luger doing the All-American thing to me was just corny. Luger was always a non-working motherfucker. He had two moves. Think about it. When he was in the NWA, he had the Power Slam and the Torture Rack. He comes to WWE and he has a steel plate and he does a running steel plate. It's just crap, man. But he was just a non-working motherfucker, man. But he did make a lot of money in this business, and he had some pretty prestigious titles, so I will have to give it to him. But that would definitely be my favorite match on this Survivor Series. I think this 1993 Survivor Series just sucked. I thought it's the worst one that I have reviewed so far. It really only has two matches on the whole damn disc worth watching, So yeah, that's my review for Survivor Series 93. I'll be back tomorrow with Survivor Series 94. But like I always say, get your money and pay your bills. Peace.